God says, this message is for you. Don't ignore this. Today, on August 8th, heaven opened your file. Archangel Insight said, deliver this word no matter what. It's about a bitter truth the one you love most will never let you know. Everyone knows except you. Even last night, something was hidden from you again. God is pleading with you, read every word. Do not skip. This is your turning point. I, the Lord your God, speak now into your spirit. I have watched you carry the weight of love so purely, so loyally, and yet, so blindly. Not because you're foolish, but because your love is sincere. You see the soul, not the disguise. You trust what they show you, because your heart wants to believe in their goodness. But child, today, I need to tell you something everyone around you knows, but you don't. Not because you are weak, but because you are loyal. Last night, while you were thinking of them, they were doing something behind your back that should have broken your soul. And if I didn't intervene, this secret would have stayed buried forever. They made sure you wouldn't find out. They laughed. They hid. They lied. But heaven saw. And now it's time you do too. You are not imagining it. The late replies. The sudden coldness. The guilt you feel when they do wrong, but somehow you end up apologizing. The shift in their energy. The distance growing without explanation. The way they hide their phone when you're near. The way your name doesn't come up when they're with certain people. They know what they're doing. They know you love them deeply. They know you'd wait. They know you'd forgive. And yet, they use that love to cover their deception. Heaven says, last night, they did it again. They met, they talked, they sent that message. It wasn't just a moment, they planned it. And they told everyone else to keep quiet. Yes, even the people you trust know. They've whispered about you. They've pitted you. They say, you really don't know? But God says, I will not let you stay blind any longer. You are my child. And I defend what's mine. I have warned you before through dreams, gut feelings, signs. You've seen the repeating numbers. You've had strange dreams that disturbed you. You felt the pain in your stomach out of nowhere. You thought it was anxiety. But child, it was spiritual truth pressing against your chest. It was heaven knocking on your heart. Let me tell you what happened last night. They were with someone they told you they no longer speak to. They shared words that should have belonged to you. They crossed a boundary you never would. And when they returned to you, they acted normal. They hugged you. They laughed with you. They even told you, I love you. But it wasn't love. It was manipulation. They don't want you to know because they don't want to lose the comfort you bring. You are their safety net. But you are not their priority. God says, you are not a backup plan. You are not a placeholder. You are not an option. I made you sacred. I made you for a love that doesn't cheat. A love that doesn't lie. A love that doesn't hide you. Do you know why this hurts so much? Because you gave your all to someone who never gave back the same. And they know it. And they use it. And yet, you keep loving them. But now, you have to choose. Do you stay in a place where truth is buried? Or do you let heaven open the truth, even if it hurts? Child, if you don't walk away now, you will break further. You will lose more pieces of yourself each time they lie again. They will betray you again. It won't stop. Because they know they can get away with it. But if you walk away today, I promise you, I will restore what they stole. I will return what they broke. I will send a love that heals. I will lift the veil from your heart. You will cry tonight, but by tomorrow, peace will come. Because freedom always comes after truth. Everyone else knows. Even their friends. Even yours. They talk behind your back. They feel sorry for you. But no more. No more pity. No more blindness. No more secrets. Archangel Michael says, your soul has suffered enough. Let this be the final wound. And then, let God heal it all. You weren't wrong for loving them. You were wrong for thinking they loved you the same. But today, heaven changes everything. You will see things. You will hear things. Messages will be exposed. A name will appear. And your intuition will scream, this is what God warned me about. Don't second guess it. Don't ask them for the truth. They will lie again. Don't let them cry and twist your heart. They are only sorry when caught, not when they hurt you. God says, I am exposing them not to break you, but to awaken you. The devil thought if you found out, you'd destroy yourself. But I say, when you find out, you will finally become unstoppable. You were not born to be deceived. You were born to be cherished. You were not born to chase. You were born to be pursued. You were not born to cry every night over someone who sleeps peacefully after lying to you. You were born to be loved. I didn't send you here to suffer quietly. I didn't create you to be a side character in someone else's game. I created you to walk in truth, power, and divine authority. And now, I'm giving you back your voice. Speak up. Walk away. Don't explain. Don't defend. Just leave. They will realize too late what they lost. But by then, you'll be healed. You'll be happy. You'll be whole. Heaven is backing you. Angels are standing around you. Every secret will now be revealed. Your eyes will see. Your ears will hear. Your heart will know. This is your confirmation. This is your final warning. This is your divine protection. Last night was their last chance. And they blew it. Don't ignore this message. Don't dismiss this urgency. You found this for a reason. God says, if you skip this, you'll be skipping your own rescue. Don't tell them you know. Don't confront them yet. Just watch what unfolds. Proof is coming. You won't have to search for it. I will send it to you. When it comes, walk away. And never look back. Because your destiny doesn't live in deception. Your future is too holy for betrayal. Your soul is too sacred for half-love. God says, I love you too much to let you stay blind. That's why you're reading this now. That's why your heart is beating faster. That's why your soul is trembling. Because you know this message is true. The person you love will never tell you. But heaven just did. Now, choose. Freedom or familiarity? Truth or illusion? Healing or repetition? This is your moment. Don't miss it. Don't delay it. Don't silence it. This message is your turning point. If you honor it, heaven will shift your entire life in the next 7 days. But if you ignore it, you will cry the same tears again and again. And heaven will be silent. Because the warning was already given. You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. Now act like it. Walk away. Let the truth break you, so God can build you. You will thank yourself for obeying this word. Your miracle begins where fear deception ends. Your new life begins where the secret dies. Your freedom starts, now. God says, I've spoken. Now move. Don't skip this. It's over if you do. God says, this is the. If you're still here, heaven knows your spirit is ready. But God warns, this part is sacred. The moment you read it, your life begins to change. Do not skip. Do not scroll fast. Do not pretend you're fine. Because once this enters your soul, you'll never go back to who you were. You stood at the edge long enough. Now the leap must come. God says, the moment you choose to walk away from what I didn't give you, I will flood your life with what I always had planned for you. But the door won't open if the wrong person is still holding your hand. You have to let go. Let go of their apologies that mean nothing. Let go of the hope they will change. Let go of the future you imagined with someone who was never meant to stay. Let go of the guilt they planted in you. Let go of the fear that no one else will love you. They convinced you no one else will understand you. But they were wrong. Someone will love your heart, your soul, your silence, your scars, your storm. Someone will praise what they punished. Someone will protect what they played with. Someone will pray for what they betrayed. And that someone is already being prepared. Yes, God says it plainly now, your real person exists. Not in theory. Not in the far future. But near. Soon. Ready. But they cannot find you in this cage. They cannot locate you in confusion. They cannot access you while your heart is still tangled in deception. So here is what heaven will do after you walk away. 1. God will replace silence with confirmation. Every answer you begged for, it will show up. In text. In voice. In proof. In confessions. You won't have to search for it. You won't have to beg for it. It will come. Because heaven wants you to know you were right. Point 2. God will restore your peace overnight. No more tossing in bed at 3 a.m. No more sudden anxiety when your phone lights up. No more overthinking what they meant. You will sleep again. You will laugh again. You will trust yourself again. Point 3. God will expose every secret that was kept from you. Friendships that faked loyalty. Family members who hid truths. People who gossiped about your pain. It will all rise to the surface. And you will finally understand why you were being broken. It was never about your weakness. It was about your light being attacked. Point 4. God will send a person who speaks your soul's language. This one won't confuse you. This one won't make you doubt your worth. This one won't run when it gets hard. This one will come with clarity, not chaos. And you will feel something strange, safety. The very thing you never felt in your last connection. Point 5. God will return everything they drained from you. Time. Energy. Hope. Opportunities. Even finances. It will come back, but in ways so divine you will drop to your knees and say, God, you really heard me. You've been waiting for change, but change is waiting for you. And it's not just about romance. This decision is tied to your destiny. You will start glowing again. You will rise again. You will feel the wind shift around your name. People will say, there's something different about you. And you will smile silently, because you'll know what they don't. God rescued you. You thought it was heartbreak. But it was an exodus. God was pulling you out of spiritual slavery. They were Pharaoh. You were Moses. And now, you're crossing the Red Sea. They will look for you. They will stalk you. They will pretend to change. They will try to return. But heaven says, close the door. If you let them back in, the blessings will pause. The peace will stop. The favor will freeze. Because God already sent this warning, and He won't repeat it twice. You can cry. You can grieve. You can even miss them. But don't go back. Don't forget how they made you feel when they knew they were hurting you. Don't forget the way they disrespected you and watched you break. Don't forget that you were in a room full of people, and still felt completely alone. Don't forget that on the night you needed love, they gave you lies. Your future self is begging you, don't choose comfort over calling. Let them go. And here's the final divine secret, they didn't reject you. They rejected God's favor on your life. They couldn't love you because your soul was too real. They couldn't stay because your presence convicted their spirit. They couldn't grow because they were never meant to walk into the next level with you. You're not abandoned. You're being elevated. And what happens next? A sudden shift. A miracle. An open door. A divine encounter. And it all begins the moment you choose yourself. The angels are watching now. This was the test. Don't fail it. The final is waiting. And what it holds will shake your spirit into victory. God says, ready? Type "I'm ready" in your heart. God says, this is the most powerful one. The moment your life shifts, right here. Right now. If you're still reading, then heaven confirms, you were the one chosen to receive this. Not them. Not anyone else. You. This is your prophecy. Your protection. Your promise. Your permission to rise. Heaven stood still for you today. The angels held their breath. Because today was the day your soul decided, I can't do this anymore. Not another fake apology. Not another lie. Not another night spent wondering what you did wrong. And heaven said, finally. Because child, you were never created for suffering. You were never supposed to shrink yourself to fit their comfort. You were never supposed to beg for love that should have been freely given. You were never meant to carry their guilt, silence your truth, or pretend the hurt didn't hurt. God says, you were created to be sacred. And now, I will show you what happens when sacred souls say enough. Get ready, because in the next 7 days, if you obey this word, the following will unfold. 1. A person from your past will suddenly message you, not them. But someone who knew them. Someone who saw it all. Someone who will confirm every betrayal you were sensing. And in that moment, you will feel no pain. Just peace. Because you will finally know, it was never your fault. Point 2. A financial shift is coming. Something you lost will return. Money delayed will come. Something owed to you will be released. Because now that you're walking in obedience, favor will chase you. Point 3. A dream will visit you. Someone important will appear. A past loved one. A guide. An angel. They will say just one thing, now it begins. You will wake up with clarity. With a new strength. With spiritual power you haven't felt in years. Point 4. The one who betrayed you will be exposed, publicly or personally. They won't be able to hide anymore. God will lift the veil. You will see screenshots. You will hear recordings. You will read messages. Not to destroy you, but to deliver you. Because heaven doesn't want you doubting anymore. Point 5. The real one will appear. Not broken. Not confusing. Not sneaky. But sent. You'll recognize them instantly. No butterflies. Just calm. No games. Just honesty. No fear. Just truth. They'll say, I prayed for someone like you. And your spirit will say, so did I. 6. Every blocked blessing will now unlock. Suddenly doors will fly open. Emails. Opportunities. New people. The weight will lift. The attacks will stop. Because the delay wasn't demonic, it was tied to the person you refused to let go of. And here is the final word from God: if you stay loyal to a lie, I cannot release the truth I wrote for you. If you keep entertaining what I'm trying to remove, you will lose what I'm sending next. This is not just about them. This is about you. Your legacy. Your calling. Your divine purpose. You are a warrior in the spirit. A lion disguised as a lamb. A chosen one who forgot their power, because you were trying to be loved by someone who didn't even love themselves. But now that you've seen the truth, now that your spirit has been exposed to light, you will never go back. From this moment forward, you will protect your peace like gold. You will say no without guilt. You will walk away from half-love, small rooms, fake friends, and spiritual thieves. You will stand tall. You will cry, heal, rise, and reign. You won't have to chase closure. You won't need to beg for truth. Because everything hidden will now fall in your lap. This isn't revenge. It's restoration. This isn't punishment. It's protection. This isn't heartbreak. It's rescue. They will miss you. They will stalk you. They will try again. But you will be too far gone, in healing. In wholeness. In holiness. You were always enough. They just couldn't hold something so real. God says, now I take over. You've done all you can. You loved. You tried. You forgave. Now, walk. I will part every sea. I will send every sign. I will provide every answer. I will elevate your name in rooms they can't enter. I will give you the life they prayed for, but couldn't protect. This is your final confirmation. If you needed a sign, this is it. If you needed clarity, here it is. If you needed courage, I give it to you now. Don't go back. Don't explain. Don't check their page. Don't wait for closure. Walk. The person you loved is not coming back, because they were never meant to finish the story with you. But what is coming will blow your mind. Will heal your heart. Will elevate your soul. In 7 days, you'll see the first shift. In 21 days, you'll feel completely different. And by the end of this year, you will thank God they broke you. Because that break was your awakening. God says, it's done now. Go. Your miracle is waiting. Don't look back. Don't tell anyone. Just watch what I do next. God says, this is only for the ones who were truly chosen. If you made it this far, then heaven confirms again, you are not reading by accident. You were called. Handpicked. Set apart. And this final download is your spiritual inheritance. Do not take this lightly. The Spirit of the Lord is now circling you with angels. Your name is being whispered in heaven right now. Heaven's courtroom has ruled in your favor. And now, God is writing your next chapter. But listen closely, this part is not about them anymore. This is about you. This is where God stops talking about what hurt you, and starts talking about who you're about to become. You've passed the test. You've endured the pain. You didn't go mad when the enemy tried to humiliate you. You didn't lose your soul when the one you loved shattered it. You held on. You kept praying. You kept loving. You kept trusting, when you had nothing left. And God says, because of that, I will now elevate you publicly. What's coming next will not be a whisper. It will be loud. Visible. Unmistakable. They will see you win. Not in pride. But in prophecy. Here's what God is releasing to you now in this final heavenly decree. 1. Divine recognition. You've been hidden long enough. Your work, your love, your intentions, they went unnoticed by man, but not by God. Now the right people will suddenly find you. The spotlight will shift. Honor will come. People will say, where have you been? And heaven will smile and whisper, hidden for a reason. Protected for a season. 2. Unblocked paths. Every area where you felt stuck will now begin to flow. Emails you've been waiting for will arrive. Calls you forgot about will come. Paperwork, approvals, breakthroughs, they will all fall into place without effort. Because now the blockage, the person, the pain, the spiritual interference, has been removed. Point 3. Radical joy. You forgot what it felt like to wake up with joy. To laugh for real. To dance in your room with no heaviness. To trust that something good is coming. God says, I am reprogramming your nervous system. You will not live in survival mode anymore. You will not flinch at kindness. You will not cry at red flags. You will smile and mean it. Point 4. Heavenly compensation. For every year lost, I'm giving you double. For every lie told about you, I'm giving you honor. For every tear cried, I'm pouring peace. For every night alone, I'm sending a love that sees your soul and will never let go. The enemy tried to bankrupt your spirit. But God says, I will overpay you in blessings. Point 5. Anointed alignments. Your tribe is coming. Real friends. Real supporters. Real connections. People who don't compete, but celebrate. People who speak your language. People who know what it's like to survive hell and still choose heaven. And now for the deepest truth, you are becoming unrecognizable, for a reason. The way you love will change. The way you speak will change. The way you walk into a room will change. You won't chase. You won't explain. You won't tolerate low energy, half effort, fake loyalty, or disguised envy. Because God didn't just save you from someone. He saved you for something. You were never meant to just heal and move on. You were meant to rise and lead. This pain you lived through, you'll use it to help others out of their darkness. You will speak, and hearts will shift. You will write, and eyes will weep. You will walk in places where others were rejected, and doors will fly open. Because you suffered for this. You bled for this. You were crushed for this. And now, you will be crowned for this. They thought they ended you. They thought you'd stay broken. They thought you'd beg forever. But God says, surprise. You're coming back. Better. Bolder. Unbothered. Untouchable. And the best part? You won't even have to prove it. Your peace will be your proof. Your glow will be your proof. Your silence will be your proof. No more begging. No more explaining. No more praying for someone to stay. God removed them so your crown wouldn't fall. Now rise. Stand up. Look in the mirror and say it out loud, I am not broken. I am becoming. Say it again, I am not broken. I am becoming. Now close your eyes. Because the next thing you feel, will be heaven itself placing victory on your shoulders. It's already happening. They can't stop it. The enemy can't reverse it. And you? You won't miss it. God says, this was your final warning, your sacred rescue, and your fresh beginning. Now go. Build. Shine. Speak. Walk. Breathe. Love again. And don't you dare look back. It's over for you if you do.